Hello, good morning, everybody. Thanks everybody at Amity International School, and thanks to ma'am, principal ma'am, and all the teachers. It has been a great morning so far. Very far from PPTs and presentations and client meetings, which I will obviously go back to. But thodi si rahat is fantastic. So I am Partho, and I am the creative head of Times of India. But I also paint, and I have done this cartoons with Jack Soraya called Just in Case, which was one of the most tweeted cartoons from the TOI stables. And I also got Narendra Modi to follow me. Okay, great. So yeah, from that day we kind of shut down the cartoons. Yeah? I don't know why we are all shouting, but I think I have the lead to shout right now. You guys just listen to me. Okay, so the story begins about some 3-4 years back when we were all struggling with a demon called COVID. Many of us have suffered it. Many of us have languished in the dark. So this is where the story starts. Okay, change please. Yeah. So what happened is, just imagine this world where everything has stopped, everything has come into a void, and we didn't know what our future actually had in store, right? And suddenly we started kind of adjusting to it, making some finer adjustments, and trying to make life around the demon, the green demon, right? So we didn't stop buying. We didn't stop going to a meat shop and buying meat, or going to a phal wala to buy phal, right? So we were doing everything, but we were trying to be clever about it. We were trying to guise it in very many things. So it happened with my household as well. So I was like, ordering stuff on the internet, Amazon stuff, and IKEA stuff. Everything was just kind of being delivered home. And I soon realized that all my friends and neighbors were also ordering. There were many boxes slowly piling up, including newspapers post the newspaper started publishing. We were getting stuff, lot of stuff, all piling up at home. Didn't know what to do because kabadi walas had gone missing, if you remember. They're all gone. They were all in their respective villages. They just vanished. So we suddenly realized that I'm having a room full of crap. I have a room full of stuff. I have a room full of newspapers, raddi, kabadi, and these beautiful boxes. So the boxes started questioning me. I started questioning them back as to what can I do with you, Mr. Box? And the box kept on telling me, I think we can do something interesting together. And that's precisely where I ask you to change the slide, please. So, what I did was the afterlife of boxes. Okay? This was an exhibition I did at the Museo Camera in Gurgaon. I don't know whether you have been to Museo Camera yet. If you haven't, then I urge you guys that you should definitely go there. It's the most beautiful collection of cameras and history of photography, right? Okay, so next slide please. So this show, I will show you the pictures because it will help you kind of visualize as to what this was all about and how a small idea of boxes which were kind of just occupying space. From a physical space, it went on to occupy mind space. And that is the story I am telling you right now, right? How did it happen? So those boxes were there, but I suddenly realized that I don't have any colors. All my colors had exhausted because मुझे क्या पता था कि pandemic होने वाला है. I would have stopped. But I didn't have anything. But then I went, spoke to my wife, spoke to my neighbor's wife. I said, "Yeah, you use kajal. Can you use kajal?" They gave me kajal pencils. I started drawing with cut. I demolished lipsticks. I took sindoor, God knows what else. I pigloud ghee to make color at home. These are small ideas, small efforts, but it went on to create a huge dent in people's mind when I actually put up the show. There were people who either cried or they just smiled. So evoking these two emotions in an art exhibition is saying a lot. Okay? So I had conversations even with corporate giants. There were people who were knocking my door saying that, we want to collaborate. How did you give these boxes that life? So I actually started talking to 3-4 different corporates, including IKEA, Amazon, Maruti Suzuki, HDFC. They all wanted to do something interesting with those boxes because sustainability and circularity of arts was something that they all wanted to do. And I think they found a beautiful germ of an idea hidden out there. Okay, change please. Change please. Yeah. So that's me, in case you haven't seen. Okay, next please. So we'll go to the artworks now. Okay. If you see the artwork is on paper, on extended cardboard material, but the frame, because there was no framer at that point of time, is all about extension of the painting. It was all boxes which were rotting away. There were many people that said, you please don't do this because I won't be able to keep it. Because if I buy it, I can't store it because it will go rotting away. So I had to sit down there and devise ways of giving it that extra life, which is the afterlife. I had to ensure that the rotting process of cardboard stops. Well, I was not a magician. I had my failures, as he said. Yes, I had my failures, but I took from that, built on that, and I kind of discovered that if you spray some material like karpur on cardboard, it helps. Okay, simple things. I did everything through Google research, my own research, talking to my friends, established artists, scientists. They were all a call away, and I intended to make a difference with doing that, right? So I won't talk much. I will leave you with the artworks right now. You can change, please. 1 second, please. I just want to tell you. There are stories related to these also. But, for example, can you go back 1 slide, please? So that's my little baby, Zaza. And that's my shoe. You can ask me why I did one shoe, because through the pandemic, she ate the other shoe. So I didn't have the other shoe to be. So I could only draw one shoe. But it was so nice that it evoked a feeling in Neelendra Singh, who incidentally is the managing director of Adidas India, who came down and he started having a conversation with it. He said, this is something I can find. This happened with me in pandemic when we were all house arrested for 2 years. I also went through something like that. So listen how little conversations can happen, how it strikes a chord to human with just one idea. You ideate and that idea goes. You don't need to work on the idea. If the idea is good, it's going to go places on its own. You just have to do a little push. Inertia takes over. Human beings have been very kind. Instagram is very kind. Facebook is very kind. Just go for it. Rule the roost, right? Thank you so much. Please. Okay. This is a small one, but I found that I call this Lufthansa. Anybody knows why I called it Lufthansa? Can anybody make a guess? It's Lufthansa logo. Lufthansa is derived from Sanskrit. Lufthansa. Hansa is swan and Luft is fly. So it's an amalgamation of that. So that's come together, right? Again. Thank you. So this was my tribute to all those people who were walking thousands of kilometers to their homes, which I thought was incredible. पाँव में छाले पड़ जाते हैं, हार्ड हो जाता है, बीमारियां हो जाती हैं. So imagine a person walking home 1200 kilometers. So salute to that spirit, right? Yeah, next one please. We all had only one thing to resort to, which was prayers. We were all praying. We were all showing our solidarity by praying for us, for our families, for others as well, right? So this is a man who is praying. Please. Yeah. So this, all this is with kajal, huh? So there is no black ink used here. It's all with kajal. Next one, please. And the cardboard is obviously integral. All the boxes are being used. Next one. Again, my very favorite shoe, but that also was unharmed, thankfully. And this chai ki tapri is something which opened, and I thought it was one of the most beautiful thing to go to. I forgot what Suchalis and all stuff was. I straight away hit that place. Here, just to get acquainted with tapris. Wow. It has been out of my life for the last 2 years, and it was such a refreshing change to meet that guy. Next one, please. Yeah. Do you like the artworks? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next one, please. That's it. Thank you so much. I'm done.